Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I am sharing with you 14 rally mods, 7 tracks, and 7 cars, and with these mods you will be able to turn Assetto Corsa into a somewhat competent rally sim. Now, I do always want to be upfront with you guys, and I will immediately say that Assetto Corsa was not designed for off-road racing. Its physics, therefore, are not fantastic for rally. If you want an authentic experience, that's where you can maybe go into the WRC game, or hell, if you want a even more thoroughbred sim, that would be Richard Burns Rally. But for now, regardless, if you're just maybe trying to get your feet wet in rally, these are going to be some great mods for you to do so. And regardless, some super cool cars on today's list as well, especially if you love some historic rally stuff. And with these cars, I do have a mix of both current rally as well as historic rally. I've done the best I can to weigh out the generations of rally cars. And for the tracks as well, I have some real rally tracks as well as some fictional stages. So yeah, enough talking. Let's get right into the first track and car mod on today's list. The first track and car mod on today's list is the WRC Citreon DS3 1.6. This is a 2015 iteration of the car. It has 310 brake horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque. It weighs 1,200 kilograms, and it is the 3D model as well. I will also mention is from V-Rally 4, and I will also say that all of these cars are made by LF Sim Racing, and there'll be a link in the description below to the Discord as well if you want to join and get even more rally cars, but these are the ones I'm just featuring here today. Super nice car. Again, it's a little bit of a newer rally car, being in 2015, not a Rally 1 car that's the hybrid and all that, but still a fun car to whip around nonetheless. And then the track is AFM Turini Gallego. This is in Spain. I do believe it is a real circuit. This is made by AFM Racing, of course. It's 4 kilometers long, and as you can see, this one is a tarmac stage. You can find both of these mods down in the link in the description below. Next up, we have Rally Poland and the 2021 Toyota Yaris GR WRC. Of course, we'll start with the car again. This is a Rally 1 car, so this does have the hybrid powertrain in it as well. It's got 400 brake horsepower, 450 newton meters of torque though. It weighs 1,200 kilograms. This is the newest rally car on today's list, so if you're looking for some more modern WRC flair, then this will be the car for you. It drives quite nicely. Its model looks pretty decent as well, and its interior is definitely not bad. Then we have Rally Poland, 4.4 kilometers long. This is made by Simtrax. Has some quite nice foliage detailing, as you can see, and overall the texturing is not actually that bad. And also, of course, as you can see, this is a dirt stage. You can find these mods down in the link in the description below. Next up, we have Alpine Rally as well as the Porsche 911 SCRS rally car. Let's talk, of course, about the car first. Once again, 284 brake horsepower, 310 newton meters of torque. It weighs just 990 kilograms. Its model is a Dirt Rally 2.0 conversion, so it does look quite nice on the exterior, and it's got that beautiful Rothmans Porsche livery on it as well, looking super duper nice. And it is overall a fun car to drive, of course, being rear engine. It's very slidey, so if that's your thing, you're definitely going to love this. This is Alpine Rally though. This is, as you can see, a tarmac slash snow stage. It's 8 kilometers long though. This is fictional again, and this is made by Ultra New, and this is a very, very cool rally stage. Again, I know it's fictional, so some people, probably probably won't be as big on it as if it was a real stage. However, it's got some super nice corners, and it's definitely a little bit slippery because, again, it is in the snow. The texturing work is not the best, however, it's definitely not horrendous by any means, and regardless, these two are a great combination. You can find both these mods down in the link in the description below. Next up, we have the Forest Rally as well as the Renault 5 Tour de Corsa. Let's start with the car, the Renault 5. Man, what a legendary rally car from the early 80s. 285 brake horsepower, 300 newton meters of torque. It just weighs 900 kilograms. This thing, I really love the look of this car, man. It's a little boxy, but I don't know, it looks very 80s, and it's just such an attractive car to me, especially in that beautiful Renault banana yellow which this car has. We can talk about Forest Rally now. 12 kilometers long. It's not the best textured in the world, but it is a super fun, tight, narrow layout, and regardless, I think it is definitely one of the rally stages to have in Assetto Corsa, and it's also dirt, of course, as well. Is quite fun to drive. You can find both these mods down in the link in the description below. The next track and car mod on this list is the Subaru Impreza CG8 555 from 1995. Of course, Subaru Impreza, what a legendary name in rally. And for the track, this is the Kanniranni Rally, Kanniranni Rally. I hope I said that right. This is a Finnish rally. It is 10 kilometers long, weaving through the dense forest. A super beautiful track, but I think this is one of the prettiest looking rally stages in terms of its texturing and model work on today's list. And start with the car, of course, Subaru Impreza, again, a legendary name in rally. This is from 1995, and the 555 version of the car as well. Just where does it end? 360 brake horsepower, 462 newton meters of torque. It weighs 1,230 kilograms. This thing looks good and it sounds good. And of course, Canary Rally is a dirt stage, and again, a beautiful one at that. You can find both these mods down in the link in the description below. Next up, we have another legendary rally car in a legendary livery. This is the Lancia Rally 037 Evo 2 on mountain route. Of course, let's get into this absolutely beautiful Lancia. This is one of my favorite cars in all of rally. It is just a wedge, and it is one of those just typical beautiful looking Group B cars. 325 brake horsepower, 334 newton meters of torque. It weighs 960 kilograms, and the 3D model is again from Dirt Rally 2.0, so it looks absolutely fantastic in the exterior, especially, and the interior does look very nice as well. And the sound, man, you can't beat an 80s Lancia Group B car. Just sounds so nice, and the Martini livery, of course, is absolutely iconic. Now for mountain route, if you want the full loop layout, it's going to be 32 kilometers long, but if you want a little bit more of a kind of rally stage, you're going to be looking at around 12 to 13 kilometers long. This is of course fictional, but it's got that thin road, kind of feels like a rally stage, and regardless, it is a super pretty, even free roam track if you just want to cruise around, so it's kind of a dual purpose track, if you will. This is technically, though, a tarmac stage. You can find both of these down, again, in the link in the description below. And for the final track and car mod on this list, this is, of course, the legendary Audi Sport Quattro S1 Evo 2, and this is on Portopina / Tour de Corsa. Let's start out, of course, with probably the most legendary and iconic Group B car, the Audi Quattro, 540 brake horsepower in this thing, 570 newton meters of torque. It weighs 1,090 kilograms. This thing's turbo spools up to the high heavens. Its 3D model is again from Dirt Rally 2.0, so it looks super duper nice, sounds absolutely amazing, and of course it's got its iconic yellow and white liveries for it. It just looks so nice. I absolutely love the Audi Quattro, definitely up there with my favorites. Now we go on to Portofino. It is a 10-kilometer tarmac rally stage. It's created by JCRR. It's the oldest on this list, I'm pretty sure. Regardless, it definitely looks the most dated. It's probably the worst looking stage on today's list, but it still is a super tight, twisty layout right on the edge of a mountain cliff. So, of course, get your heart raced and try not to go flying off the edge of the mountain. But regardless, a ton of fun this stage, and of course, the Audi Quattro. It's not for the faint of heart. If you don't think you can control it, then you might not even want to really try to drive it in anger, because it will absolutely chew you up and spit you out. You can find both these mods down in the link in the description below. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today in this video. If you did download any of these mods, a like and a sub would mean a lot. Once again, if you want more rally car mods, I'll leave a link down below to NF Modeling's Discord. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.